Hi Aries, it's Darius from Sassy Woman Tarot here to do your weekly reading from August 3rd through the 11th. And let me go ahead and pull a Seed of Intention card for you for this week. I want to let you know, formulate a yes or no question, and at the end of the reading we will go ahead and pull my Chinese fortune sticks to reveal the answer for your question. Okay. And for today, I am kind to myself. For this week, you're going to be kind to yourself. We need it sometimes, trust me. All right, so let's see. Be kind to yourself. That's the one person you got to take care of, honey, so you can be there for others. So, all right. Okay, so also I'm going to have a little contest this week. The person, or not the person, the sign that likes their video the most, I will do a bonus reading, and that will be on Saturday or Sunday of this coming week, okay? So I'm going to do a past, present, and future read for you, and I will pull some cards to clarify. I'm also going to use this, and I'm only doing it now. I'm a little irritated because it takes so long to find the cards in the booklet. It's not numerically listed and it's not alphabetically listed, so you have to search through the whole little book. But I am going to use those in the rest of my readings, and because I've done it so far, and I want that to be fair. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles to start out, Aries, and we have something else wants to jump out. Page of Wands. Do this one, Page of Cups. Lots of little pages, that's nice. All right. Let's see. This is for Aries for the week of August 3rd to the 11th. And the Empress, I'm going to take all three of these. The Empress, the Queen of Cups, and Temperance. I'll explain these cards as we go. And I'm going to take this one. And that is the Seven of Cups. There's two that we need. Justice and the King of Wands. Okay, I'm going to clarify with Light Seers Tarot. My head itches right there. Okay. Oh, that's not right here. Hold on. I'm going to move this. We're going to exclude this King of Wands because I had a card underneath it. So we're going to move these a little bit, and I'll just explain what's going on here. All right. Okay, so we're going to put this back in the deck, the King of Wands, because there was one other card that was hidden. Okay. So for the first card, I'm just going to go through these quick. And this is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles usually is like employment. You know, you're looking for a job, or you're like an apprentice. You know, and it could be in at work, could be in a relationship, could be as a parent, could be all kinds of things. So we'll go on and see what that means. We'll try to get the gist of it. Page of Wands. Could be a young lover. I always say look at the stick. Could be a young lover, and it also could be a messenger, okay, bringing some good news, or maybe that's somebody you just met or met in the past. Queen of Swords. Okay, swift action, usually swift action. Let's see, usually it could be she's cut somebody out of her life, or if that's not you, maybe somebody did it to you. And if not, maybe they're thinking about it. Page of Cups, studious young person. Okay, could be a child. The Empress. Okay, material abundance, fertility. Might be, or it could be that you're in the process of becoming pregnant. If not, you might want to protect yourself from that, or from whomever. And Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is usually, you know, a good wife, good mother, homebody, sort of woman with great intuition. Temperance is next. And temperance is usually adapting, coordination, usually like a group kind of activity. You become joined up with other people. And we're going with the Eight of Cups, or Seven of Cups, I'm sorry. Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is usually like illusions, okay? So maybe you're joining a group, or you're thinking about it, and it might be seemingly better than what it really is. I'll have to look into this when we do some clarification. And then we have the Justice card. That creaking is my old chair. Okay, and that's a balance. That's a Libra card, and that's a balance in usually legal matters. Okay, a balance in maybe the home life, or we'll see what comes up. All right, so let's clarify here. We're going to clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles for Aries. There it is. The Ace of Cups. Okay, so we're clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, which was, you know, employment to come, apprenticeship. Ace of Cups is like, bam, you know, beginning of love, joy, and fertility. Again, fertility. So if you're looking to get pregnant, that might be wonderful, or you have been. That's in your past right there. The person that you might have met, young lover or messenger, somebody came at you with good news or some kind of news. Let's clarify the Page of Swords. There it is right there. Knight of Cups. And Knight of Cups is usually somebody with an invitation or a proposal. So you might have been proposed to, maybe you got pregnant, or somebody's pregnant, you're proposing to that person, or they're proposing to you in the past. And then I'm showing the Queen of Swords. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords for Aries. Okay. Clarifying the Queen of Swords for Aries. All right. All right, I'm going to take this one. All right, it's actually two. Okay, so the Six of Swords. We're clarifying the Queen of Swords with the Six of Swords, and that is a journey by water. Difficulties fade away sometimes. You're moving away from difficulties. And then I have the King of Wands. So maybe you met a more, or you have a dear friend now. Maybe you met a more mature person, and this person's becoming a dearer friend, or this person became a dear friend. Page of Cups, that's a studious young person. Let's clarify that. Oh, jeez. I got the card, but I just got to grab it here. Sorry. Oh, it's a nice card. Not really. It can be. But it seems like the Page of Cups, the studious young person, there's some kind of loneliness or destitution surrounding that. So I don't know if it's because that you walked away from the younger person and you have a friend now that's an older acquaintance. Or maybe you're a sibling or a child does not like the person you're with presently. That could be. Oh, they all want to fly. They're all flying out. And this is the Six of Wands. Okay, so the Six of Wands is usually success, good news. So maybe they're changing their mind regarding that. Now we're going to go with the Empress. And the Empress, you know, as I said before, the Empress is usually, you know, material abundance, fertility. So maybe they're going to give this person a second chance. One card for Aries. Could be family related, this reading. That's what I'm getting. It might be a family that does not appreciate who you're seeing. You're going to have strength through this. You might have to walk away, death or rebirth. And the Four of Wands. Okay, so the Four of Wands usually means like romance, harvest home. So maybe if you walk away from this, maybe the opinions of others, and you go with you're going to have to go with your gut either way. It looks to me like it's a family, and this came out too. Seven of Cups on that. The Seven of Cups usually is like illusions. So maybe people are telling you that this may be too good to be true. Let's see what the Queen of Cups says. That's what we're going to go ahead and clarify next. This could be a mother figure, it could be yourself, it could be a father figure. Usually it's a mother. Maybe she's the one that's not approving of who you're with. Castles in the air. Which one do I choose? Look at that card. Are there more snakes hidden? What you know, what's real? What's, I mean, let's see. Queen of Cups. Aries, Queen of Cups. Or maybe something you're doing they're not approving of. Eight of Pentacles regarding the Queen of Cups. So Eight of Pentacles is you're still learning. Let's see. Let's pull one more. Or they're still learning. The mother's still learning about this person. Or I'm not taking on this, but I'll take this. These two. The Magician. Okay, so you're gonna have to trust your intuition on this. And the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands to clarify the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is also nature loving, like probably just letting you see what you're coming up with. It's just awaiting what you're coming up with. And Temperance. Temperance. Okay, so we already went through that. Look at that. Okay. So adapting, possibly joining a group. Let's see. Five of Swords. Okay, so a little bit of loneliness, feeling destitute regarding your decision you're having to make. Oh, there is one open here. I saw it. The Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor is usually like leadership, like somebody who's confident in their decision process. Let's clarify that one more. That could be you. You're confident in your decision process regarding this. Okay, Eight of Swords. Okay, so maybe you're all up in your mind regarding this decision. That would make sense. I just fell on the floor here. Okay, so Eight of Swords. Seven of Wands. Okay, and Seven of Wands is usually, you know, you have to have courage in this, in difficult situations, and the Moon. So if you look at that, there's two different wolves there howling at the moon, and this babe is down there trying to figure out what's what. That's something hidden there. It's something hidden down there. So there's something maybe you don't see. Even though you're confident in your decision, there's something you don't see, and other people are trying to bring that to your attention. Queen of Cups to clarify the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is saying again, Seven of Cups, castles in the air. So the Queen of Cups again is saying, wait a minute, you need to really look at this, because you're looking at the forest for the trees. You're not looking at the actual trees themselves. You're looking just overall at the forest. Let's get one more clarification on that. That's what I'm picking up. Somebody doesn't like somebody. Somebody's not in agreement of who they are. And I have the Five of Wands, okay? So the Five of Wands, okay, is struggle, competition. So it's a struggle for you to make this decision and hold to it. Justice is your ending card, and you know, justice is pretty much what it says. You know, balance. So hopefully they're coming to a balance in that. Let's clarify. One more card. I would say it's some kind of family matter. They don't approve of whomever. And you get the wheel on the justice card. And the wheel is, the wheel of fortune is, you know, ups and downs of life, and it's good luck, usually a turning point, a reversal of direction. So I don't know if that's for you or for them, in their opinion. So hopefully it brings everybody together. One more card for Aries, please. One more card for Aries. Maybe, okay, there we go. Oh, wish card. Nine of Cups. So it looks like the outcome's going to be great. Maybe you can all work together and come to a happy conclusion there. I think that there was definitely some kind of dissatisfaction. They just don't like something. I would say it's family, relatives, or it could be a job. They don't like something that's being done, or maybe your lifestyle, maybe your relationship. They're not in approval of that. But then again, you get the wish card, so maybe they will come around. That's what I have for that reading. So let me go ahead and pull. I'm going to pull the, see if this wraps up with it. This is the Pixies, Astounding Lenormand, the one I have to search for when I find it. Pull the card. And so it might be a couple minutes. Hopefully not, but in Aries, we're going to try to, I want to do it for every sign, so if somebody doesn't feel it wasn't fair, you know, it is frustrating sometimes. It takes a little bit. One card, please, just to tie it all in. Okay, we got it. It's called the Key. The Key. All right, let me just look that up in the book. I did see it, just, I know it's here. It's hard to, it's difficult to find them, I'm telling you. It's just, I wish they would have been more, you know, alphabetized or numerically listed. It just would have made it much easier for the reader. Maybe a lot of people don't use them because of that, but I just thought they were sort of neat, and I like how it all ties in. It actually ties in pretty good with everything else, usually. I found the fish. They have all kinds of ones in here. And you think that, you know, on these cards are not always what they seem. Like the Tower is a positive card in here. So, all right, so I found the Key. All right, so it's a positive card, and it says, the key words are access, certainty, doors open, there you go, important, mastery, necessary, security, solution, success. This is a big wish card of the deck that unlocks doors or keeps secrets. Where the key shows up, look around it, for it indicates that there are important things going on. Also, something might be missing, and that key can point the way. On a spiritual level, it can also mean higher or divine forces are at work in your life. It also is a card of your own hidden potential, so you may need to meditate on the concepts around it to understand your full ability. In love, this can mean this is a relationship on a deep soulmate level. Let me turn the page here. An understanding of the heart and essence of a relationship. In career, this can mean a very critical, significant new change in your job, an understanding or mastery of your career, which it did have a couple different things with career, so that could be with regards to your career as well. That maybe others didn't care for something you did, or something, how you live, or whatever, and so you're trying to master that. And the wish card came on at the end, so that's good. But see how this all ties in. It's just amazing to me. And then it says characteristic. It could be an insightful or spiritual person, you yourself, one of key influence. So there you go. And then the timing is now. The timing involving this card is now. Okay? So there's no waiting upon that. The timing is now. I just love those little cards. I think they're so cute. So let me pull, I'm going to go ahead and pull a Kuan Yin Oracle card. I think they're very beautiful. The artwork is amazing. And I really like them. So I'm going to use one of those.